The matchup's looking pretty grim, but it is a skill thing yet again. Maybe we've seen counter matchups being played incorrectly.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all in the mindset. We'll see if Miss Fortune and Zyra go in with the correct mindset of what to do. Whereas it looks like Akali will be going top against, what is it, Kennen?
Yeah. Uncle
I'm
G
not
is their
sure
top.
how that works out, but I'm pretty sure Akali is not going to be having much fun in that matchup, pre-6 at least.
Yeah, I can't imagine that that's a good matchup for Akali, because even post-6, the last thing you want to do is jump directly on top of Kennen.
Yeah, then he's just going to scream and stun you.
Yeah, because just one-on-one, Kennen ultimate is actually one of the strongest ultimates in the game, along with it basically stunning you for free.
Yeah, and makes all your skill shots free.
Yeah. So, all in all, Kennen a very tough champion to 1v1 if you have to go into melee range to kill him.
Yeah, and I know you play LeBlanc and Ahri, or at least you used to. I'm not sure how the matchup goes, but I'm pretty sure it's almost the same for any LeBlanc matchup. Just jib her.
Yeah, LeBlanc is a pretty strong pick against Ahri. Ahri's mobility is usually one of her strong points, but LeBlanc actually more mobile than Ahri. The burst completely one-sided. LeBlanc totally crushes her in damage, both base damage and scaling. But I guess one good thing for Ahri
She can push the wave.
is that Ahri does have better lane pushing, and she does have better sustain. LeBlanc very weak at trying to shove minion waves. It's actually quite difficult to CS with her at times because of that. Most mids have good AoE skills to clean out creeps. LeBlanc's only skill that does that is her escape, her movement skill. So you typically don't want to use that on creeps.
So yet again, we have the invades going on by both teams. A blue team warding up their blue, expecting the invade yet again, except purple team is going for the red this time, so the joke's kind of on them.
Yep.
Yeah, so purple team gonna poke around, investigate, gonna see that this red buff is gonna be free. Blue team all waiting in that bush, but nobody's coming. I'd assume they're going to go take their buff now instead of just sitting there.
Yeah, well, that's a really weird thing. What are they doing?
Oh, that's interesting. The bot lane has gone back, and Amumu's going to get a late start on his blue. So Amumu already not with the best first clear, going to be that much slower. Yeah, and he's also going to be missing a buff, so Cho'Gath going to have a huge advantage. To me, I wouldn't have been surprised if Cho'Gath just sat there and waited for Amumu to show up.
Oh.
Because Amumu does take a lot of pain in the jungle. His sustain is non-existent. And Cho'Gath could easily kill him in a Silence Rupture combo.
Whoa, a little bit of skirmishing in mid, but both sides not really getting it done. And look at that damage going down onto Ezreal.
The pain going down. Zyra throwing the roots out too late.
Yeah, it's the big tail of this matchup is going to be if Zyra can land that E, that snare. If she can land that, it's going to be all kinds of trouble.
Oh, Akali way ahead. 6-0.
Oh no, Ahri charming LeBlanc directly into her.
Yep, getting the little burst going on. Lots of skirmishing going down in mid. LeBlanc being very aggressive, really wants that first blood.
Although you'd normal as LeBlanc, you don't normally go in until about level 3, which she is now, because it's not mana efficient at earlier levels.
Yeah, it looks like Kennen has gone with a red elixir. That tells me he's expecting to be ganked.
Or is expecting Akali to try to all-in him at 6.
Yeah, so it'd be very interesting. Boots on Ahri, again, the high sustained start for LeBlanc with the flask and potions. And Doran's versus Longsword yet again. So pretty much the same item except for Kennen.
Oh, LeBlanc not really paying attention. Oh, but the bandage toss misses.
Yeah, bandage toss misses. Even if he did land it, it'd just be a bandage toss auto and and a tantrum, and he'd have to leave.
Ooh, okay. So never mind. Not good damage.
We have a counter gank coming on by Cho'Gath. He's here, he shows, but he won't land anything because R is playing it really safe.
That was an odd time to go in.
Yeah, right now Cho'Gath should actually just walk up the top because that gank is going to be free, and that seems to be what he's doing. But
Akali's going to check, and
we'll
he's
see
going to run
him.
right into Cho'Gath.
Yeah,
that was a good time to look.
Akali's teammates probably told her that Cho'Gath might be coming to top, so she went to investigate.
And Zyra not really taking her shots with that E. Surprising.
And Misfortune really low on mana. Not sure what she's been using it on.
No, I can tell you. Cam does that all the time. He's busy spamming double up.
Well, I don't know how to play Misfortune. I don't really play AD carry too much, so I have no idea what eats up your mana that much besides, well, make it rain. I know that's expensive.
Double up is expensive, actually. Here comes
Amumu.
They're gonna see him coming. Amumu would be wise to back off before he just instantly dies.
Yeah, he is really low. And the
goes right into the charm, but silence. Looks like LeBlanc wants to all in.
Ow. That's a lot of damage. LeBlanc trying to drain all those health potions off, but Ahri did go back earlier to get Doran's ring. And LeBlanc with no mana, so she's probably gonna have to back and sacrifice a wave or two to get some boots or mana regen item of Doran's maybe. And Amumu waiting in the wings at mid. I don't think they're gonna get a gank off on LeBlanc. She has no mana, so there's no reason for LeBlanc to even move up. Well, Pink Ward going down to counter the Zyra Pink.
And Zyra misses everything. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and from the amount that healed, was that Sona maxing the W?
I'm not sure. I wasn't really paying attention.
Ooh, Cho'Gath making his way into the lane. They know that's not warded. Hopefully MF can push up that wave so Cho'Gath can make it to the next bush.
Oh, Sona gets caught. This is big.
Yeah, forced to flash, but here's Amumu. He lands a bandage on a creep.
They need to be careful.
Yeah,
they gotta back off.
He's getting stung by the plants quite a bit.
It's another dangerous thing about Zyra. If you do focus her down, her passive does a lot of damage, even after the nerf. So you have to really be careful that she doesn't just revenge kill you.
So lots of ganks going down. Nothing really happening. The purple team farming out a slight advantage. 200 gold. Akali really taking it to Ken and making that first wave of CS she got ahead of Ken and really count.
Yeah, although Akali has used most of her health potions, whereas Kennen, it looks like he's used maybe one.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's been using it much, if at all.
Oh, Akali backs off.
Oh, very interesting. Akali is 6. I think Cho'Gath caught a glimpse of Akali right there.
Oh, LeBlanc missed the chain.
And that's gonna be first blood, I think.
Oh no!
Oh, I was right. It was first blood, just not for the person I thought. So it's first blood for LeBlanc, and that is going to be big news.
Yeah, very surprising that Akali backed off there.
That's gonna be big trouble for their mid.
Sona getting caught for some pain.
So looking at that heal amount, I guess that's not maxing it. It's still 1 point.
It's normally pretty difficult to tell just by looking at the life because it doesn't heal for much.
So yeah, Akali.
She's maxing W.
Yeah, she is maxing it.
So going extremely defensive as Sona, which you can do because the Sona is very versatile.
And Akali going back, opting to not get boots. She goes for the Hextech Revolver and some wards and a couple more health potions.
Oh, the crescendo going down. Zyra flashing for no real reason.
That was an interesting crescendo. I'm not sure what was supposed to happen there.
Well, it did pick up 2 summoners despite Ezreal not even attempting to follow up. So in that sense, it was good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good trade.
But yeah, the problem is Crescendo is now down. The purple team is going to hit level 6 soon, and that's the magic level where Zyra starts to all-in people.
Cho'Gath's here sees the green light that Crescendo is down. I'm coming. Waddling his way down to bottom. There are no wards to spot
Ezreal's
him
gone.
out. Ezreal.
Nope, she ulted slow,
Yeah.
so instead
Oh,
of
they cross up their CC, but Sona will die because her flash was burned much earlier. So there's a good kill pickup.
a Cully waiting in the wings there, but yeah, once Zyra hits 6, that's the happy birthday to go for people.
Amumu's here. Amumu should just honestly go support Ez, pick up some of the experience because he was already spotted out by the creeps.
And yeah, in that bottom lane, once Zyra starts to pick up kills, she can often pick up kills even without the Stranglethorns being up.
She's opting to go Philistone with her gold.
Yeah, that's what you normally do.
Yeah. And a ruby crystal, so going for that sight stone.
Yeah, that's smart. I see a lot of Zyras trying to get the Cage's Lucky Pick as a second item. That's actually not that good.
So Akali really camping mid.
Yeah, Cully really trying to protect Sir Endu, but Sir Endu's really low. He could just get taken out here, even with
And
Akali
while
being
she's
there.
camping mid, Kennen is just getting that much further ahead.
Yeah, Uncle G pulling away in that CS.
Yeah, so now she's gonna have to walk around. The wave is gonna get into the tower range. She's gonna miss at least 2 or 3 creeps. Cho'Gath being spotted out by a ward, so hopefully Amumu does not get jumped on. He should know that Cho'Gath is there. Yeah, he's wisely backing off. Stone eating a little bit of pain from misfortune there.
Sona in the lane by herself. She needs to be careful. And Ezreal about to come back to lane, and Ahri's heading down too, but they need to be wary. Stranglethorns will probably be up by the time they try to make a play. So they gotta make sure that they don't waste their abilities to only get knocked up by the ultimate.
On the plus side, Zyra's flash and exhaust are down. Oh, nice pink ward. Getting a little refund right there.
Yeah, and opening up a little path for Ahri.
Yeah, so it looks like Ahri's gonna go this way. She was not spotted out, but there's another ward in the river, so she'll spot out when she tries to go in. Yeah, but Misfortune is going in. That's huge. She gets rooted.
Snare.
Yeah, very good snare. Can she land the charm? Oh, very good juke. The crescendo's up. The cleanse is not up, so Misfortune will go down. And Zyra.
Yeah, Zyra was extremely late on that ultimate. Probably could have saved Misfortune if she just threw it out in the way a long time ago. Oh, Akali getting destroyed by that LeBlanc
by
burst.
just 2 spells. Yeah, and LeBlanc didn't even use her ultimate there, I believe.
She did.
Oh, she did.
didn't use the
That's the
W.
second Q. Okay. And Amumu and Cho'Gath will walk up the river. Let's be friends. And Zyra eating a little bit of harass, but she does have the Philistone, so as long as she stays in the back, she'll just regen.
Kennen
And
putting in work on that tower. It's
Kennen just
down
pushing.
to about 10% of its health.
Kennen just pushing. Akali wandering around
looks
way
like
too
Akali
much.
and Amumu are gonna walk straight into Kennen, but he is Kennen. He's just gonna get away. You can't dive that. You don't want to go under that tower with Kennen there.
Yeah, then she's out of charges, so she has to back off.
Getting
Good
hit
charm.
by the charm, but not following up.
Didn't follow up because he probably didn't expect it to hit.
Yeah, man, and look at that. As soon as the charm down, LeBlanc walking straight in.
Yeah, LeBlanc wants blood, man. Because if you can't pick up kills or just shove your lane opponent out of lane, you're not making full use of LeBlanc. You really need to keep your lane opponent down and go make plays elsewhere.
Yeah, some big numbers popping out from Kennen, meaning he must have his revolver.
There's a stun. Very good chain, but she will have to back off. And purple team going for the dragon. Not sure blue team can do anything to contest. That's a very good true shot barrage. The blue team will pick up the dragon, but the AoE eating people up. Not sure what's going to happen now. Ezreal goes down. Ahri has no mana. She has to teleport. Will she get out in time? Nope, she will not. So trading 3 people for 1 and the dragon, they actually only come out ahead with 1 more kill.
That
Gold wise.
generally that's not really worth it because you also have all that dead time to consider. Misfortune is gonna shove that wave and they're gonna lose a lot of creeps in bottom.
Yeah, I mean, with the farming advantage purple team has in the CS and mechanics, I mean, they're already way behind. So now the gold deficit is just that much more. It's at about 2.2k. And Misfortune could very well take the tower soon.
Yeah, I mean the big deficit here is Ari against LeBlanc. Ari with just over half of what LeBlanc has.
Yeah, and Akali did start with that advantage in CS, but now she's really lagging behind because she was trying to camp for LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Camp for Ari on the LeBlanc. So,
yeah, and Kennen is not a champion you want to give a lead. He can be very, very annoying when he's ahead.
Yeah, and Cho'Gath. He is.
Oh, Zyra misses a very close range snare.
Yeah,
But she is by herself, so nothing would have came of that.
Cho'Gath is relatively even with Amumu. He opted for the mobility boots instead of Merc Treads. So very interesting. I guess he's got to go places. We see a Blade of the Ruined King on Ezreal, whereas the Bloodthirster being built by Misfortune. And they both have level 2 boosts, but Misfortune also has a Doran's Blade, her starting item.
Yep.
So that leads me to believe that Ezreal has a little bit of gold in bank right now.
It depends. He's down a kill and an assist, but he did get that dragon.
So maybe he's got a little bit of change in the bank right now. Not enough to buy anything, but a ward will spot LeBlanc heading to bottom. Hopefully Ezreal and Sona back off. Amumu sees that LeBlanc was investigating the red buff, but LeBlanc will have to leave because Ari pushed the wave to the tower. So LeBlanc will have to take the slightly long way around, juking the charm.
Looks like some action might happen in mid. The purple bottom lane walking over to mid.
Yeah, not much to speak of.
Yeah, looks like
right
they're
now.
gonna try to 4-man this mid tower. It'll be 2v4. Sona not coming up to help. Okay, she's coming up to help now.
But too little, too
the
late.
tower is gonna go down before she can get there, so she just turns back around.
Yeah, too little, too late right there. I mean, ooh.
Oh, good charm, but LeBlanc being LeBlanc, just blinking away.
So slowly but surely the snowball keeps going. Purple team just keeps taking towers. I mean, they did give up the dragon, but they're getting more and more map control. And Uncle G's probably...
Uncle G about to take out that tower?
No, he's going to let the creeps take it out. He's going to go back and buy.
Oh, misses the smite.
It's okay, nobody was around to see that.
Yeah, so now they're gonna 3-man mid, right back.
They're going for the counter push. Cho'Gath himself cannot hope to defend this.
Cho'Gath trying to push it out. LeBlanc here, the enemy team immediately turning around.
They don't want to really risk getting somebody insta-chip from LeBlanc. It's not something you want to have happen while you're sieging a tower.
Okay, so that purple minion wave heading towards the bottom blue tower again.
The good charm. We saw the DFG going off. The charm cutting LeBlanc's combo short, and she'll just walk away. I mean, not much to speak of. Purple team just pushing the lanes in, just wandering around. I guess LeBlanc trying to pick up kills. Hopefully they can just group up to take an objective. Maybe crush down top a little harder.
Yeah, looks like Akali's wandering down to her wolves. Nope, she's coming around to help defend the mid tower.
Yeah, so if they do get a 5-on-4 right here, that could be bad. Amu will walk into a rupture, but it does not matter because Sona is there to heal him up. So we got a little bit of counter 5-man pushing towards mid. Kennen realizes that he needs to get down there to help his team because he is going to be a big factor in the team fight.
Yeah, he does not have teleport, so he has to wander on down the old-fashioned way. But he is here.
that's not somebody you want to go in on. Kennen might choose to engage, but he won't because all the CC misses. So they'll just back off, wait for cooldowns to come up, and maybe a more opportune time to engage.
Looks like they're wandering over to the dragon area. Not sure why Zyra is outside of the bush.
Yeah, well, there was a ward in that river bush, so LeBlanc and Zyra and everybody will be spotted. Blue team not even going close to that wave.
They're heading back over to dragon, and dragon is up.
Yeah, they're gonna try and pick up the dragon. The bottom wave is pushing on their turrets, so hopefully they'll take this quickly and then clear that off. Yeah, so blue team will forfeit the dragon. Gold gap grows ever more, 5.1k, and I'm surprised nobody's actually gone down to clear out that wave. Meanwhile, at top, part of the wave being taken by True Shot Barrage. And well, looks like we're gonna have the dance of the tower siege in mid yet again.
Yeah, looks like both teams want to push down mid.
This is probably going to work in favor of the purple team. Their waves were pushing. It looks like the blue wave at top is probably going to start pushing back very soon.
True Shot Barrage OP.
But yeah, purple team has definitely got the advantage. The bottom wave is going to get pretty big. And it's going to start putting a lot of pressure on that bottom inner tower. Whereas the 5-man group up at mid forces blue team to sit right there.
A lot of damage going down on that mid tower.
Yeah, so there could very well be an all-in engagement soon on that mid inner tower.
Yeah, the next time the wave gets there, the tower will probably go down if they do not do anything.
Yeah, we might see an engagement by Kennen, but Kennen is wandering around, not sure why. They probably want to take this tower and maybe try to fight.
Okay, so they take the tower for free. Blue team just gives...
Oh, they're going to try and pinch on Ahri, but they'll be spotted out by a ward. Ahri should just leave. Or is that a purple ward? I didn't get to see. No, that's a blue ward, so they know exactly where the purple team is, but they can't contest the blue buff.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is walk into Kennen.
Uh-oh. We do have the engagement. We have the engagement.
Oh, but the bullet time going down. Kennen's following up.
And Kennen following up very big. Purple team picking up 2 kills right there. And the blue buff. They could pick up a third right here.
Oh, good flash.
Good flash and double up. So that's a triple kill for Misfortune. AD carry getting really, really big.
Before she got into the bush.
Yeah, and that's definitely not where you want to fight their team.
Yeah.
They fought them right at the choke point. Everybody had to walk directly into bullet time. And they all just took so much damage.
Yeah, and this is probably going to be a lot of damage on the inner turret. Oh, Kennen eating the first shot right there. Yeah, the wave is here.
Yeah,
another wave
Kennen
joining them.
his red elixir finally.
So this is going to be the inner tower. I would not engage this. Yeah, they're just going to clear out the wave in front of their inhibitor turret. Purple team should go back to spend their gold. And hopefully blue team can regroup and do something the next time Amumu's ult is up. Maybe pick a better time to engage.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because as you can see, all the ults still up. Crescendo is still up. Ahri's ult is on cooldown, but it's a short cooldown. Ezreal's ult obviously back up because of the cooldown reduction from Q.
Yeah, I mean, Ezreal actually hit Kennen pretty much directly right on the nose with True Shot, but
it didn't really do that much damage.
But yeah, because of Ezreal's build, his True Shot Barrage not getting a whole lot of extra damage, so it just kind of bounced off of Kennen.
Yeah, so let's see what they can do. Bullet time is back up already, so the next team fight could be very deadly. Misfortune does have a lot of damage. She has Bloodthirster and Black Cleaver. Versus Ezreal with his Pieces of Infinity Edge and Blade of the Ruined King. Counter pink going out. The Vision battle continues.
I mean, Blade of the Ruined King, not a particularly strong item against that team. Except for Cho'Gath, their team builds very little health.
Oh, and here's a
So it's
Baron
going to provide very little damage. Blue team way out of position for this.
So this is most definitely a free Baron. Ezreal and Sona will not get their
Yeah,
anywhere near in time.
The only chance is a true shot barrage steal or a Mumu coming in. A Mumu is here.
Yeah, they see that's being done. The true shot barrage is coming. Oh, it did get stolen.
There
No
it is.
smite.
But they're gonna pay for it with a couple members.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for it. They really need to just take their prize and run.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's pretty huge because the big chunks.
Interesting. Cho'Gath did not have smite or feast available for that Baron.
He just came up.
Wow. So they went in there with no finisher.
Yeah, so that's how that got taken. They had no feast, no smite. LeBlanc did not burst it down. So the result is it just got taken.
All right, so
that was a very good true shot barrage by Ezreal.
yeah. So
They had vision, right?
yeah, they had
They had vision. They could see it.
That's that's why it's very well timed by Ezreal.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm really surprised Purple Team didn't attempt to block the true shot barrage to weaken
to absorb
it.
some of the damage. I'm just more surprised by the fact that they went for a Baron when neither of their tools to just instantly finish it were up. Oh, the DFG going down. Lots of pain going down on Cully. She might die. She is in the shroud. I would not.
Cully has to run.
If she has to run, I would not even attempt to try and kill her. So even though they did get the Baron, they are still very much behind in gold, and it's showing in the power, the power levels between champions. LeBlanc just chunking people
LeBlanc
for free.
in trouble though. She's surrounded, able to take out a Mumu.
Yeah, takes out a Mumu, and she will probably go down to Ahri. Yeah, so Ahri will get a blue buff.
Although
That's
the
gonna be a
Purple
push
Team
on the-
charging down that top lane.
Yeah, push on the inhibitor turret. They don't have a wave just yet. Oh wait, Twin Shadows going off. So they see that there are people at the turret to defend, letting the plants tank the turret to get some shots off by Misfortune. And they'll just go running around into the enemy jungle because they know the blue is up. They're going to take it. And blue team, good Baron steal. They are behind in gold, but the gold gap is much smaller now. It is still above 5k, but it could have been much worse than that. It could have been about 8k, maybe even 9.
Yeah, more importantly, they have the Baron buff.
Yeah, they still have the Baron buff on 3 people.
So it's a lot better that they have the Baron buff than obviously if the Purple Team got it. Because not only would the gold difference be huge, but they would also have Baron.
Yeah, so purple team will pick up the dragon because they're just that much stronger, and they seem to have much better awareness of the objectives because they keep taking them. So right now it seems like blue team really needs to get the vision out there and try to just pick people off, because purple team really seems to like just wandering around aimlessly in the blue team's jungle.
The blue team needs some objectives to get them caught up a little bit.
They need the objectives, and they just need to pick people off.
Yeah, I mean, they still have 2 outer towers that they can take to pick up some cheap gold.
So Amumu is pushing out that bottom wave. Not going to press his luck any further. Whereas the purple team just seems content on trying to crush down mid. There are 4 of them there. LeBlanc coming to join them from base. So not much action. I don't expect to see any fighting just yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised Purple Team is just slamming down mid because they are losing a lot of creeps at both of the other lanes.
Yeah, and Ezreal will make his way back to mid, and they can't really siege this tower too well. I mean, Cho'Gath could tank. He could face tank if he has to, but that's really dangerous against all of the CC and damage that blue team has right now. Yeah, so there's the wave. Misfortune needs to be really careful. So good rupture going down, catching Ahri, but the wave clear is pretty strong. I wouldn't be surprised to see a hard engage here soon if somebody starts face tanking the turret. With this next wave, if Misfortune comes up to swing at the tower, I wouldn't be surprised to see Maybe a flash ult by Amumu to catch her. Oh, but the purple team moving in to take the red buff.
Okay, True Shot Barrage is down to start pushing that top lane again.
Yeah, so blue team just gonna have to forfeit it. Sees that purple team is going to bottom, so they should start swinging their defenders that way. Yeah, they're gonna go back and buy whatever items they can with the little gold they picked up. Ezreal has picked up his IE and
Twin
a
Shadows
Phage.
go off.
Well, it's very interesting that Ezreal picked up a Phage. Is he still looking to go Trinity Force? Oh, the charm catching Zyra. That's pretty big. She gets chunked for a little more than half of her health, and I wouldn't be surprised to see engage. Amumu trying to come around from the side, but Kennen sees him and will zone him out, daring him to come in. Oh, charm going in the wrong direction. So they're going to have to wait for that cooldown to come up before they can try to chunk someone yet again. Cho'Gath actually kind of needs to be careful. He can get chunked pretty good if he gets charmed.
Yeah, purple team taking a lot of damage for free.
Yeah, now that they're softened up, now that the front line is softened up a bit, I wouldn't be surprised to see Amumu try to go in. Yeah, just come in from the front.
Yeah, and True Shot Barrage is up again.
Oh, Ezreal getting snared, but it does no damage. Just there for the root. Yeah, purple team knows they just gotta back off.
Yeah, purple team just kind of wildly flailing with their CC skills, whereas the blue team really capitalizing when they actually hit someone with stuff.
Yeah, just kind of methodically poking, and blue team really should just push this out. They should push for that tower. They need that gold from the outer turret.
I think they're retreating because they have absolutely no vision. They do not want to walk near a bush, and the whole purple team is just waiting for them. Yeah, because being low or not, they have tons of AoE CC. If they get caught somewhere, they're gonna go down very quickly.
All right, so I mean, yeah, they don't have vision, so they're not gonna get that free 750 gold from the bottom turret. I'd really like to see them try to do something though. They got to get the vision out there.
Baron is back up. So
Zyra, that's a dangerous place to be. Zyra, they're trying to assassinate her. She does burn the flash. Amumu almost pulls himself into a bad spot right there. Oh, Cho'Gath walking in, gonna chase away Amumu. He does get ruptured along with Ezreal, and this could be an engage. The Twin Shadows going down. Blue team very much split up. Oh, and purple team won't pursue any further.
Yeah, a lot of item cooldowns going down right there. The Twin Shadows went off. The Blade of the Ruined King went off.
Yeah, so the purple team won't pursue it any further. They're just gonna go clear out the vision, take the blue buff yet again. And they might try to take the Baron, but they know it's warded, so...
Oh, blue team bravely walking into that area where they got destroyed in that first team fight.
Yeah, purple team gonna bait this out. Now there is no vision for blue team here.
Well, purple team is all spread out. They can't possibly fight like this.
Oh, very interesting move. They were all hiding in a bush at one point.
Oh, LeBlanc. They're all making a move on LeBlanc.
It's going to be really hard to catch LeBlanc, though.
LeBlanc did just use her W on the creep wave when they showed up, though.
Yeah, so they're going to try and put some damage on this turret. The Rupture going down, catching
Sona
Sona
taking
and
a bunch of
Ezreal.
damage. But Misfortune smashing down mid. No way they're going to actually engage this.
Yeah, purple team can't engage. Blue team maybe could have engaged, but they would be sacrificing an inhibitor turret for it.
Kennen might find Ezreal? No.
Actually, no. They actually do just sacrifice the inhibitor turret.
And now they're walking straight to Baron. They know the blue team just backed out to try to stop Misfortune.
And the blue team will cross that ward yet again, so purple team needs to stop their attempt.
LeBlanc needs to get the heck out of Baron.
Amumu really needs to engage right here.
Oh, he misses the bandage.
It looked like there was some miscommunication about should I go in or should I not. I think that was a good time to try.
Yeah, LeBlanc down to 1/3 health-ish from Baron alone. Twin Shadows going down yet again. Not sure why.
Oh, but that will be spotted out by the pink ward, and they'll just shoot it out from over the Baron wall. But yeah, I mean, as an initiator, you gotta make judgment calls. Tell your team, if I see an opportunity, I'm going to go in, back my play. And Amumu getting caught out. The rupture does miss. He doesn't even get silenced.
Both CCs, so they're gonna have to back off there.
They're gonna have to back off. With LeBlanc going back, blue team might attempt to push down a tower or maybe even attempt a Baron, but they have no vision, so they don't know what purple team is doing. Yeah, Ari sees that Kennen is still at top, but there's a push down mid by Akali and Ezreal, so they'll get a good pickup, probably the inner turret. They should really swing to top or bottom and take more gold.
Yeah, the purple turret's falling like crazy. Sona about to run straight into Kennen.
Yep, Shirelius to get away, good move. Don't want to get caught and give up Baron for free.
Oh, Kennen had his flash. He should have went in. He had flash, he had the lightning rush. That was a bunch of people caught in his ultimate.
Oh, and a counter push down mid by purple team. Blue team coming up from the side. Ezreal about to be caught in a bad spot if he decides to walk that way. And he's forced to shift, and yet again he's in a bad spot.
Yeah, they have to walk all the way around. Looks like they're gonna... The inhibitor's
I would like to see an engagement right here.
Yeah, Zara just used her snare for no reason.
Oh, but they let the inhibitor go for free, and I'm not sure what's going through their minds right now.
So another almost fight.
Yeah, I mean another almost engagement.
Okay, Ezreal true shotting the wave in top, really pushing hard now.
I mean, blue team is behind, and they're honestly just gonna keep...
Oh, Akali and Ezreal in a bad position.
Yeah, so they're both... No, Akali will sacrifice herself. She will go down. Yeah, good pickup. And that's gonna be a free Baron. Yeah, Ezreal at the Baron pit. He is spotted out by wards.
Ezreal going for that back door on the tower.
Yeah, he's going for the back. No, he's just gonna back. And purple team knows Ezreal is around, but they don't care. Yeah, they don't care because they're just gonna go for the Baron. It is free.
Okay, so
and the tools to take it are up this time, when the smite is up.
Kennen not around for at Baron, although his ultimate is down.
I'd be very surprised to see if Amumu could smite steal this. He is behind in levels.
There's no way. He just got
silenced. No, he gets silenced and stunned. So Amumu using his flash and his ult does not pick up the Baron, and that's a big pickup for purple team. This will enable with the inhibitor down. This will enable him to just siege whatever tower they want.
Yeah, Ezreal just chucking out those true shot barrages, trying to keep the creeps under control.
So like I said, blue team is behind, and as long as they don't pull the trigger when they see an opportunity, they're just going to keep falling further and further behind. They really need to just try and make something happen. That's the only way they'll get back into this game. As we saw earlier, they had their opportunities near the Baron pit and near that mid inhibitor. But yeah, they just didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, they have to try to go in eventually.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't go in, it's just going to be a slow death with purple team pressing their gold advantage on you. Yeah, another inhibitor going to fall.
They probably don't want to fight here. Curse of the Sad Mummy is not up.
Yeah, that'd be a bad time to engage.
With Kennen ult basically being up. Yeah, it's up now, so it'd be extremely dangerous for them to fight.
Yeah, so now purple team is just going to go to bottom and siege that turret. Oh, it looks like they're just going to go for dragon. Maybe they'll back and buy to get that power spike on more items and end the game.
Yeah, they have not bought since they got Baron, so they do have a bit of money.
Invisible dragon OP.
Dragon is invisible.
Alright, so we'll see the buys coming out. Let's see what they buy. We see how much gold they have. Zyra, I didn't see what she picked up. Looks like an Aegis. And we got a Kennen picking up a bit of health. And he has a Zonya's. Giant's Belt coming out for Cho'Gath. The Zonya's finished for LeBlanc. And Miss Fortune hasn't gone back yet, taking her buffs. Whereas Ezreal has completed his Trinity Force. I'm not sure how much that's really going to help at this point in the game. I mean, he had 3,903 gold to sink into that item. Do you think it could have been better spent elsewhere?
He probably should have got a Last Whisper.
Yeah, so he probably could have got Last Whisper, and with the extra, what is it, 1,300 gold he'd have left over.
Yeah, he could work towards something, but
Yeah.
something that most people fail to realize is that you don't only need Last Whisper because people build armor. The fact is that the natural armor progression just from level gains is enough where you need Last Whisper as the game drags on to keep your damage up.
Yeah, and Cho'Gath with all that armor on him right now, plus his natural growth, it's really gonna dull Ezreal's attacks on him.
Although Ezreal does have that Blade of the Ruined King, which
Yeah, he
will
does.
help him a little bit.
But yeah, things not looking good. Super minion waves about to crush into the blue team's base, and purple team will just be free to siege this tower for as long as they want.
Yeah, they do have the Baron, so as long as they don't get hit extremely hard, they can easily absorb the poke in general.
I mean, they got a little less than 30 seconds left on the Baron, maybe about 15.
Sona gets caught. They're not going to force it, though, it looks like.
Yeah. As long as they don't have to force
Ari
anything.
gets caught, but they don't go in. Interesting.
I mean, as long as they don't have to force anything, they probably won't. They just take the
Sona caught
tower.
again. Crescendo goes down.
Yeah.
A lot of cooldowns burn on Sona, though.
A lot of cooldowns burn on Sona. They do take down Sona. They take down Akali. The inhibitor and the turrets are just going
Ezreal
down.
on fire. He gets stunned. Good flash. Uncle G gets baited into the fountain.
Uncle G gets baited. Amumu is
Amumu
saved.
makes it out.
But the base is going down.
Cho'Gath in trouble. Nobody helping him.
All of those super creeps and MF just hitting everything. The base is just going to go down. Amumu's just basically running around trying
And
to
no one
kill
picking
someone.
up MF, so that's going to be game.
So that'll be 2-0 to the Ching Chongs.
Whoa!
Double Nexus explosion. GG.